In the backdrop of the conflict between Serbia and Kosovo, the European Union has started blackmailing the former. Worried that its sanctions against Russia didn't have any major repercussions, Brussels is now deploying another tactic to damage the interests of Russia and its ally Serbia. But a bombshell from Vucic on 23rd January confirms that the West's strategy will inevitably fail. Hello and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of TFI Media Group. I'm your host Akanksha. Let us begin. In the conflict between Serbia and Kosovo, the former has always received backing from Russia, whereas the latter is supported by the US and Europe. Similarly, despite international pressures around Russia-Ukraine war, Serbia has still refused to denounce Moscow. Now, recently tensions between Kosovo and Serbia have escalated. The Kosovo government ordered people residing in Serb-dominated areas to swap their Serbian-issued car number plates for Kosovan-issued ones. Around 50,000 people disobeyed that state's command and protested. This prompted the Kosovo's government to crush dissent by violent means. In such circumstances, Kosovo's President Vjosa Osmani alleged that Russia is supporting the ethnic Serbs. On the contrary, the Serbian President Alexander Vucic has lately taken an anti-Russia stance. During an interview in Belgrade, he rejected claims that Russia has made any gains in Ukraine and that he has not talked to Putin for many months. Vucic also criticized the Russian mercenary Wagner Group for trying to recruit troops from Serbia following a local advertisement for Serbs to join the war against Kyiv. The reason why Vucic's claims are unusual is because Serbia has always exhibited a pro-Russian stance in its foreign policy. However, another statement made by Vucic on 23rd January explains the reason behind his anti-Russia stand. During a speech, Vucic stated that the EU has told his regime that its nations will cease their investments in Serbia and would not integrate Belgrade in the bloc if he didn't accept the Franco-German plan regarding relations with Kosovo. Whether it's Germany's Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock calling Serbia's decision to deploy its forces in Kosovo as totally unacceptable, or the NATO threatening Serbia by announcing its intention to enhance its peacekeeping forces in the Balkan region, the US and Europe have always hounded Belgrade in the geopolitical arena. Vucic's remarks make it clear why Serbia has adopted a position which is hostile to Russia. He realizes the damage that can happen to the economic and political interest if he disobeyed Brussels' command. However, fortunately, Serbia can count on its traditional ally Moscow, which will not abandon it in the face of Biden and Lenin's attacks on its territorial integrity and political stability.